Welcome back to Skyrim Survival Adventure, episode 16. I am your host, Kreator,
Watch the skies, traveler.
and
Well met, traveler.
I was a little undecided between becoming a werewolf or getting really drunk.
Come on in. Just stoke
But-
the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Time of day dictates it's not going to be werewolf.
Need something?
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
Drinking contest? You don't stand a chance.
Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started. I'll start round one. Down the hatch.
We're doing
What
this
can I do for you?
standing up.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fire?
Your turn.
Here we go.
One down, my friend. One down. And another one for me.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the into Isolda.
And
Anyway,
how
what
about
do need?
you?
Second drink. Easy enough.
So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest.
One more. No problems.
Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours.
That's great.
You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there.
Yeah, we
Hey,
should.
You don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer.
Oh, my head.
Yes, your head hurts and you don't remember where you are. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple.
Wasn't a man named Sam with me?
Debella teaches love and compassion, but that doesn't mean we're just going to tell you what you want to know and let you walk away from this. Pick up your mess, then apologize. And if we think you're sincere, we'll consider lending you aid.
Okay, pick up my trash. Let's repair supplies. We need the following to repair the broken staff. Giant's toe, holy water, hag-raven, feather. Sam. There's a giant's toe. There's some holy water, which was originally Alto wine. Again, don't know if that's something the no, you're not getting my gold. Don't know if it's the unofficial patch or Bethesda fixing it.
I suppose that'll do. Debella teaches us forgiveness after all. Even for a drunk like you.
So, do you remember anything I said when I got here?
You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there.
Alright.
I'm sorry. The Temple of Debella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion.
Why? Why is the temple closed?
The sisters are communing with Debella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time.
Okay. In between recordings, I did a little bit of potion making. Sold some potions, sold some stuff. It was probably about an hour game time, so completely boring stuff.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
This is not a good town to walk around drunk in, because you can easily fall to your death. And we all know what's going to happen here.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home.
Hey, you, what was that?
Guess
I
it's all
don't
clear
die
now.
for my
By the
people.
Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Thanks for the arrow.
By the gods, that man nearly killed me.
Want a cut of venison or
You
mutton?
saved my
Of
life.
course you do.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Redguard
Here.
craftsmanship in every
I was gonna
piece.
bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it.
Silver emerald necklace, okay. Do you know why I was after you?
No, I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City.
And that man said something about the Forsworn.
I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil.
And I just remembered to start the stopwatch.
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
I was right there. He almost killed me. Well, he wasn't that close to killing me, but...
I'm so sorry. I hope the 8th give you more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
The bloodiest beef
The
in the
finest
region.
jewelry in all of Markarth.
Do you know anything about the attack?
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Okay.
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me.
Yeah, rude.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent. Here in the city.
Who was he? Who are the Forsworn?
Think he worked down at the smelter. Lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but
Redguard
murderers and
craftsmanship in
saboteurs.
every piece.
This has ruined my entire day.
Yeah, well, I just ruined his entire life, so...
You want a cut of venison or mutton? Well, of course you do.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Lisbeth handles the customers. I just check the shipments.
No, I'm not Arnleif. Yes, I know it's called Arnleif and Sons.
So who's Arnleif?
I inherited the store from my
Arnleif.
husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. For sworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf.
Okay. The store's seen better days, hasn't it?
Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Dibella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn.
I'll do it.
Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return.
There was an attack in the marketplace.
No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us. Come back whenever you need something.
Okay, let's eat some food.
You need a reliable horse in the Reach. That's what we have.
Okay,
May the crags fail to trip your feet.
Need a trained war dog? Fiercest companion money can buy.
what can you tell me about Markarth?
Don't fall.
Okay,
Until next time.
guess he's not offering that quest right now because I have too many active Radiant quests.
Alms. I said alms, you backbiter. How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septums. I feel like living it up.
Sure.
Finally. Now get lost.
You said 2.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Did you say something about money?
Aye, a whole heap of it. You see that temple way up there? All them women keeping to themselves. Won't let poor Degain in, nope. Not even for a look. But they've got a treasure in there. Gold statue size of a child. Who knows what they use it for, but I know what I'll use it for.
You want me to steal it?
Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves Guild catching wind of us, eh? Nah, just creep in and have a go at taking it out. I'll be here and pay you half of what my man in Riften promised for it. You'll be helping out an old beggar, and the divine smile on that sort of thing.
Redguard craftsmanship in every piece. Are you looking for a gift for a friend, perhaps? Or a lover?
What we got for sale? Or...
Take a look.
The city looks so ancient. Have you been there long?
My family came here centuries ago. We made a good living smithing the silver that flows through the city. But you probably wanted to know about the fancy carvings and stonework, didn't you? Travelers always do. Here, I have a delivery I need to make to Calcimo. Why don't you take it to him? He knows the history of Markarth better than anyone.
I'll make sure he gets it.
Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate your help. Come back if you need a new ring or necklace.
So you don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises? It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned. Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
I just got here. No, I haven't.
Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
Sorry, I don't know anything.
Thank you for your time.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
Don't know what that man expects. House is empty.
Ah, Lindrel Hall's a fine home if you can afford it. The steward in the keep can tell you more.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
So, Calcelmo's ring is just a plain silver ring worth 20
What
gold.
are you hiding, priest?
You here to see
I'm
the
not
Jarl?
hiding anything.
No
It's
such
Why are
rules
you
for a
restarting your conversation?
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos.
Wrong way.
Keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
I have things to study. What is it? What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
I was looking for you, actually.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
I have a delivery from Kara.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting to pick that up. Poor Kira, such a patient woman. Now, you're supposed to get something for your trouble, aren't you? How about some gold? People seem to like that, I notice.
And he gave me 400 gold. I've been sent by Mara to aid you.
I was beginning to lose faith that any help would come. You see, I've been thinking about Feline quite a bit. You know Feline?
I do not. Sorry, I don't know her.
Well, suffice to say she is resplendent, but not without resolve. Striking in all senses. The trouble is that I can't seem to speak around her. My mouth goes dry, and I start to shake. I could never hope to approach her.
You're probably overthinking this.
That may be the case, but she is as volatile as a saber cat. One wrong word, and I've seen her turn on a man so quickly.
Is there anyone who knows what she likes?
There is one, Ingvar. He's quite popular with the ladies. Thankfully, Feline is not quite his type, but they've been friends for some time, and he may have some ideas. Please, ask him what she likes. It's my only chance.
I'm Calselmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory. Don't let my uncle go on about his theories. He'll be here all night.
I don't think I have anything to do here. Nope.
I'm afraid to touch half the things we keep in the tower.
You! Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth?
I'm looking to purchase a house in Markarth.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words.
I want to talk to you about Calselmo.
Calselmo? What about him?
What do you think of him?
Think of him? He's an odd little man, always poking around the ruins and wasting time in his museum. Seems friendly enough, obviously intelligent. Why do you ask?
I was just curious.
Well, aren't you a strange one?
You're...
Old dwarven
You speak
city
to
underneath the keep.
son of Arovia,
Jarl of Markarth. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam
there was an attack in the marketplace.
My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control.
You can't know that. I'd like to purchase a home in your city.
I don't know you, and I don't sell what precious property we have to outsiders. But if you're willing to work, and you prove to be reliable, I might deem you worthy to live here. My steward will handle things from there.
Okay, so what do you want me to do? Dragons that return to Skyrim?
Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here.
Has the war been hard on Markarth?
It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started.
Why'd you arrest the Nord militia?
The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out.
Yeah.
So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for.
The Empire lost the Reach before? How?
When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I have a city to run.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless. You'd think an apprentice could forge a few hinges, not Tacitus.
Where'd you learn to smith?
Grew up in a stronghold. Every orc girl tended the forge at some point. But a girl has to grow up, and life in the stronghold asks for a lot in return. So I joined the Legion. Mastered my trade there.
You grew up in a stronghold?
That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves, lived as our ancestors would have wanted. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain. Until next time.
I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer? From the college?
Torches have lost their hotkey again.
I'm Gorza's assistant. I help her with the forge. Gorza is the one you should ask if you need anything. I'm not very good for anything more than smithing nails right now. One time, I almost cut a finger off sharpening a blade. Ugh, I hate blood. Need something?
I'm the Jarl's personal blacksmith, but that doesn't mean I can't sell you a few pieces for a fair price.
I'm thinking of buying some armor. Any recommendations?
Depends on what you need. A light armor is good for travel, less to carry. A heavy armor weighs you down, but no true warrior goes without it. If you want some heavy armor, I might have a deal we could work out. I need a dangerous heart. Jarl wants me to cool his new sword in blood. You get me a heart, I get you some armor. Interested?
Sure. Deal.
Good hunting.
By the way, what do you have for sale?
Take a look.
But no iron ore. What kind of weapons do you forge?
Anything. Served in the Legion with my sister Gorza for over 10 years. We've seen every piece you can imagine. Have you met her? She runs the forge near the smelter. Just don't bother talking to her, apprentice. Boy has no talent.
Okay.
Until next time.
The guy's not at his normal pose.
What
There
am I
he is.
supposed to do? Never leave the house?
Outsiders.
That ending?
You're closing this stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will talk later.
You.
Bloody enough for you, outsider?
Bloody enough.
Then turn around and go back where you came. City doesn't need you, doesn't want you. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. That's the way it is. That's the way it'll stay.
What do you mean by blood and silver?
It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners that dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first.
Okay. I've heard you might know what Feline likes.
What? Why? Are you interested?
It's not for me, it's for Calcelmo.
Calcimo? Is he interested in Feline? That sly old codger. I should have guessed. Good for him. For the both of them. Between you and me, she could use a bit of warmth. As for what she might like, I didn't tell you this. Feline likes to act tough, but she really has a soft spot for, of all things, poetry. You know, I took some classes at the Bard's College as a youth. Poems come in handy when wooing. There's a poem I once used on an older lady of Rorikstead. I can change it to be about Feline, if you've got some gold. Are you prepared to receive my golden words?
I don't think I'll ever be prepared, but sure.
Wonderful. I'll write it out so you won't forget it. You should probably just take this directly to Feline. Wouldn't want the old ice brain stumbling over the words.
I wonder how many takes it took to not just crack up laughing at that line. Are you prepared to receive my golden words? How can anyone say that with a straight face?
Leave unposted here. Even the beds are...
Okay, but it's nighttime and I don't know where
the
Feline
Dominion is here, and we're watching you.
Might have gone to bed already.
I'm Gor's assistant. I help her with the forge.
Don't mind the dogs. They get anxious when they haven't had dinner. You should talk to Anton if you need anything. He's the master chef.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off. Anton sure looks like he's from the Reach, but don't tell him that. Only reason Jarl keeps Anton on is because he cooks up a storm. Need something?
Just quick saving in case things go badly, because I think I might not be entirely allowed in this area.
Treat my people fairly, and I will do the same to you. If you'll excuse me, I have a city to run.
Well, I didn't come here to steal. Even if it is rather tempting. So where is Feline?
The Tholmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
I mean, I guess I could just turn on the quest marker.
Heard they reform...
Oh, that's
Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Should probably not check the lock.
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details. I have letters to read.
That... Okay. I don't think that's what I wanted. I was just wondering why he didn't...
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls.
Send me to kill a Forsworn leader. Well, I'm sure it'll resolve itself in time.
I have things to study. What is it?
Why do you need guards?
To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years.
Researching the Dwemer?
Yes. Their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works.
I'd like to see the excavation site.
Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuanzel. My workers call her Nimi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say?
That spider is as good as dead.
Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site. Spells and incantations.
Do you have? Am I wearing my... Yes, I'm wearing my necklace of haggling. But I don't need any of these. I think. Do I have anything I want to sell? Not really.
What? Oh, goodbye.
I need to trap some souls so I can enchant stuff and make money. So yeah, I could do with some sleep. Get me some food. Obviously a much higher level spider than the ones in Red Belly Mine. See if I can... yeah. That's one at least, and it's a lesser soul. Salonia, we've been saddled with some researchers who can't go 4 steps without examining something, and they'd fight about as well as you'd think. Probably worse. Strom at least has some magical competence, but none of them can swing a sword. Urge and Krag seem up to something, so I'll have to keep an eye on them, but Stobin assures me they're trustworthy. Alethees. But I'll do that later. I mean, it's a fairly interesting quest, but my character needs to get some sleep. Doesn't seem to be anything up here. And for some reason, I'm still pretending to be holding a torch. Time of day is it? 2:30 a.m. Nice. Need all of those. Something is wrong with the light. Why is everything so blurry? This has never happened to me before. And now everything is back to normal.
I have things to study. What is it? The artifacts I've discovered in Nishuan Zell will make history one day.
I found this expedition journal.
Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stauben's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stauben, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though.
Well, I killed Neme.
You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, here's the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile.
Okay.
What? Oh, goodbye.
I need to disenchant that necklace I found. Yeah, these two I'm keeping because even with a grand soul I won't be able to enchant as strong as those anytime soon.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
You asked me that 3 hours ago. No, I still haven't.
Seems no one in this city had. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I believe this house.
Still
Thank
don't
you for
know
your
anything.
time.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Here's your purchase agreement.
This is the Silverblood Inn. Ah, Boley finally got someone out here. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for weeks. Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. Have a good day.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What? Oh, how could I have possibly forgotten? Your reward, of course. Of course. Here you are. So sorry about that.
Okay, 3 ingots, thank you. What do you have for sale?
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
And I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Yes?
I don't remember you. Are you new?
Need something? What can I do for you?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Get ourselves a solid 8 hours. How I wish I could do that in real life. Have some breakfast.
Yes?
Oh, it's you. The one from the market.
Actually, I came from outside of
I'm
this
what
town.
you call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side.
Let's see. Feline. Back to the keep.
Excuse me, but do you know anything
No.
about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
If those Whiterun guards can...
There are reports of Forsworn here in the city.
It doesn't matter if they're in the city. We fight them where they live, we won't have to fight them here.
They live here too, my Jarl. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Treat my people fairly, and I will do the same to you.
Feline.
As his housecarl, Igmund's security is my chief concern.
I have a poem I'd like
If
you
you'll
to read.
excuse me, I have a
Pardon
city
me?
to run.
It's from Calsalmo, please.
I'm not sure what this is all about. This is lovely. Calsalmo wrote this? About me? I never knew he had such feeling in him.
He cares about you.
Clearly. I've never even thought of him in that manner. I wish that I was as skilled with words as he. Here, take in this letter. I may not be as eloquent as he is, but I hope he understands.
You just had that letter written up. Let me just read it. My dearest Calsalmo, I always knew you to possess a great mind, but your charming poem revealed a depth of feeling I never suspected. I'll admit to being a bit surprised at the direction of your feelings, but not unpleasantly so. Let's meet to discuss further. Here's Feline. It's like kind of a reasonable reaction. It's like not...
Outsiders aren't trusted in Markarth. Best keep that in mind.
not unreasonable in either direction.
I'm Calselmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Have you considered not wearing matching outfits?
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
I have a letter from Feline.
This is more than I could have hoped for. Have you really done this for me? I have to see her. Please excuse me. What? Oh, goodbye.
And now I'm allowed to take stuff here.
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School.
Feline,
Shh. It's all right. You don't need to say any more. I had no idea you were so nuanced.
I love you.
So I hear. Come here, you.
Like, they couldn't have played the hugging animation or anything. Let's see. I could sneak into the Temple of the Bell and try to steal that statue, but I don't feel like it. I think I want to head to Rorik's
Blood
then,
and silver,
and
friend. Blood and silver.
no, I want to hit up the smelter. I did pick up some rather heavy
I
stuff.
oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in.
Fine. Don't like us talking to people when we work.
Let's get some silver.
With the
too.
smelter. Got metal to shape. Huh?
Let's see if I can make something.
Tacitus, what is this?
A nail?
Not really.
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would have called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
I'm sorry. I just, well, the forge gets so hot and I thought that...
You thought what? You would skip a step? Not heat the metal all the way through? Useless. Now do it again. Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless.
What's wrong with your apprentice?
Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron, but he never gets it. In the Legion, the Imperial smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Acrish, could you bring it to me? Tacitus sure isn't learning by example.
I'll bring one if I find it.
Thanks.
What you got for sale?
Take a look.
Stamina, turn undead, magical damage. Nah. Although if you have any iron ore, I'll buy it.
Let me know if you need something forged.
Okay, thanks. See, I would hit up Rorikstead, but let's just go to...
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. City of Markarth. Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Riften and continue
Climb and
with
back,
the Book
and
of
we'll be
Love.
off. It's almost getting downright hot now. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red.
Oh, I am drained and famished. Well, I did just take a cart across pretty much all of Skyrim. Pheasant roast, rabbit haunch, salmon steak. Satisfied. Well, let's go up to well fed. What did that give again? Yes, faster stamina regen. That's good. That was a dragon.
Get him. Kill him.
Don't hurt. Come on. Are you? Are you?
Oh, it's a blood dragon. Let me just make a save here because I'm not entirely sure I can defeat it, and high likelihood of civilian deaths. I think this calls for Yol.
Yol!
I'm sort of cursed. I'm not sticking around to fight a dragon.
Who's shooting lightning bolts at me? Older than me. I am tired, and oh, I was wondering why the dragon wasn't dying, and it was because stuck in an animation.
Guess it's all clear.
No
now.
sign of it.
Huh. So your boasting wasn't completely...
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers. All right then.
Oh. The only reason I didn't kill the dragon is because I was so afraid of accidentally hitting someone else. Oh, take all of that, I guess. Did anyone die?
It's so good to see you again.
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
What is it?
Divine smile on you, friend.
Why aren't people gawking like they normally do and saying that they never would have believed it if...
So you can cast a few spells.
Okay, show's over. Everyone's going back to work.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about...
I mean, works for me.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
What is it you seek, my child?
I help the forlorn lovers of Markarth.
The goddess smiles at your efforts, child. The dawn shines bright upon you. You have seen the young, fickle love of youth, and helped a more seasoned love find its way. There is one final aspect we wish for you to explore. For a strong love can withstand storms, and even survive death. Take this symbol of Mara. She will guide you to the wandering souls of two whose love was so great that their entwinement binds them to this world.
Okay.
The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
Come to see Balaman take a look.
I mean, you can have this steel sword I picked up off of the dragon. Or iron, I mean. Yeah, take that too. Oh no, I should enchant.
If you need any more
this
smithing
stuff.
work, come see me
I
again.
actually have a soul.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
Who shot me? Honestly, I think maybe the frost resistance is more useful. Except... I think fear is the best effect I can put on for value right now. Am I even wearing a ring currently? Ugh. Let's see. My character needs sleep. Did I have any other errands in Riften? I don't think so.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
I can check the log. Where is that? Forgot to do that. I had meant to do that at the start of the video. Could do those. Eh. I will put on the Amulet of Mara.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
All meats guaranteed.
Let's see. And the reason I hate this part of the quest is because without the quest marker you would have no idea where to go. You haven't been told where to go, you just instinctually know it. So I think I'm going back to Whiterun.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Yeah,
Until next time.
Caravan's not here.
My carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go?
To Whiterun.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Riften from old Rorikstead.
Yeah, chilly and hungry and super tired. trying to save up money to go to Solstheim and continue with the excavation and also train restoration. Did some back of the envelope math and figured out going to need like close to 5,000 septims for all of that. Let's see. Eat some food. Get warm.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
Inventory management.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
I really want stamina, but yeah, I'm going to go with stamina. Let's see. Getting close there.
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
Uh-oh. But I haven't even been to Rorikstead yet. Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Oh, what's wrong? Did the engagement fall through? Look, how about we call it even, as long as you bring back the wedding ring? That's really a shame. I was so looking forward to the wedding. You said you'd have all the most interesting guests.
Do you know what I did with it?
You went right out to give it to your fiancée. Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
What was the story about my fiancé?
How could you forget? It was the sweetest story I'd ever heard. You met at the full moon, under the biggest tree in Witchmist Grove, surrounded by fireflies. It was straight out of a storybook.
Okay.
Farewell.
Does this mess up the quest? No, I can still ask in Rorikstead, okay.
Come to chat with an old woman.
Life's hard enough with all these men
Yeah,
propositioning.
Mikhail won't be bothering you
Really?
anymore.
You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
Okay.
It's a fine day. with you
500
around.
gold.
See you. Once I've made enough money trading
Yeah,
with the
leave me
Visual
alone,
caravans,
Isolde.
I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Okay, 500 gold just for threatening a guy. So now I have almost 2,000.
The warm sand of elsewhere. Take a look.
Ooh, Solstheim fishing map. I mean, I would buy the moon sugar too, but I'm kind of trying to Save up. Hmm. 10 pounds of minor healing potions.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Winterhold.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up there.
Which means I'm going to need to sleep again. Because just sitting in a cart makes me tired. And hungry.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just tired and hungry. Or cold and hungry. Not tired.
Let me know
yet.
if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire.
I'm going to be soon enough.
I'll send someone over. If you've business with the college, you're welcome to stay here. It's where most of our business comes from, in fact.
Mm.
Let's sate that appetite, huh?
Why are you not selling that cheese wheel? I want it.
All right, then.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
You're with the college?
No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn.
Why would you live here at the inn?
I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down in the building.
I just ate. Let's see, time of day is evening. So she's probably in here. Fralda. Free food. Herm is upstairs, I think. Oh yeah, and I can take these. Make some vendor trash. Actually, no, that's the necklace that Margaret gave me. Might want to actually keep that for something.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
Of course it's valid.
Good. Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in.
I'd like training in restoration magic.
I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
And I'm broke. What you got for sale?
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
No, I wish to get some of my money back so I can get that last point of training.
Take a look. Restoration is a perfect... I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
There.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Why are my research materials? Take a look.
I suppose I don't need these as badly yet.
All right, then.
Need the money for other things. Might find them randomly. Respite. Really like water absorb. Should I get dual casting? It's not as important in restoration as it is in destruction. Of course, I never got the tour, so my character doesn't need that. Know that this is her room. Other than the awareness of what is stealing. I suppose I should end it here. It's been over an hour since I started the stopwatch, and I don't think I have anything nearby that I need to do. Let's check out the new fishing maps. Okay. So 1,000 gold isn't enough for the next phase of excavations, but I think I should probably end the video here. See if I can get myself to Windhelm and get a little more progress on Blood on the Ice, since
Come on in. Let me know if you need
if you wait too long, I think the blood trails you're supposed to follow despawns, and so I'd better get at least started with that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.